have a question too, and I think this is probably the thing about like, how do you get people to trust you? Because it's really a matter of, I am giving you an invitation, right? I think it's the difference between an invitation and an obligation, right? I'm giving you an invitation to increase your awareness. And a part of that increasing your awareness and applying it to really embody what I'm saying, there was going to be bruises, right? And how do I trust? How do you get people to trust you? You want me to get bruised up? You want me to be in the ring and constantly doubt myself on how I'm operating?
Yep.
Why would I do that? And I think this is where people be on the sidelines, be like, no, I'm good. I got the information. Why the heck would I even want to go in there? Because you're not only putting my mind, but you're also putting my body even more in distress. That doesn't seem, maybe to some people, very worth it. My nervous system is regulated over here on the sidelines. So I don't want to go in there. I guess the ultimate question is, Charmaine, people are like, just points of this process. And I guess maybe that's the like,
yeah. No, I'm following you. And I think my answer, I'll first start with what it looks like now and then explain. I think there's a part of being in the ring that people can see, maybe consultants or people who are experienced. People see people in the ring, and I'm still in it, but I'm not on as much of a struggle bus as I was. Now, when people see me in the ring, they think I'm just in there doing well. And I'm like, I'm always doing well. I've just learned how to be in here. So I let them see that, and I let them see and know my whole process to even get in the ring. There was a whole part of my life where I was nowhere near the ring. Nowhere near it. Didn't even know they existed. And I still have to. There was a good part of my 20s where I was really having to face things that I was doing, things that I thought, things I was taught about people, myself included. In particular, was just engaging in a lot of isms. As any of the isms you can think of, I likely had the stereotypical judgy thoughts about them. And I had to experience a lot of discomfort and anger and all of that other stuff. I was in the ring, and I figured out the ring I didn't have a person to support me. I figured out the ring on my own. And what I do with people is normalize that entire process. That even though I am someone that's coaching you and appears to have got it figured out, I still don't have it all figured out. And I had to do exactly what you're experiencing, and I know it very well. So I use myself as an example any chance I can. I use myself as an example what the story can look like and what it did look like for me. And then I rumble in the ring current day for people to see it too, because I don't have it all figured out. So I'm in there. I'm not behind them, pushing them up there. I'm in the ring. Hey, you want to come up here? I got you. I can't help you do all the fighting, but I'm in here too. And I have heard, this is just what people tell me. They say that they do trust because I normalize it. It looks tangible, and no one has to be perfect. If I have done this for this long or however long years, and people see that it looks like I'm further along in my journey, but also I don't have it all figured out, it's okay to go in there and experience something. And there's the part where I believe that DEI work is much more clinical than people associate with it, because I use a good amount of therapist-y skills with people, because it's not just about learning information. This stuff means something to you. You hearing feedback means something to you. You not liking something, or people are seeing and hearing your viewpoint, doesn't feel good to you. And it requires a holding, that's how I describe it. I have to hold people in their stuff, and I can hold that. And that's what our consultants do. We hold space for the encouragement to go into the ring, the unpacking. What is all of this? How can we help you figure out what it means? Can you stand there a little longer to feel what it feels like, so we can see what you're doing, so we can see what you're feeling and make a shift? And I think that's a long answer to say, just use myself as an example and a model, and I do it with them as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to know, you can reply to me, but I'm going to want to know the same from you. Let's not miss that, okay?
No, I think personal experience and personal application is very helpful. And I think because when you're in that leadership role, people are perceiving you as having it all figured out and not necessarily understanding the struggle behind it. And also recognizing too that this is an ongoing process. And so would it be fair to say that this is a process and not a destination? Right. Yeah.
100%.
So I'm inviting you to my particular process, and I want to hold space for you in your process, and knowing, oh my gosh, the process is the destination.
The destination is the journey. The destination is the process. Is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.